evening, everybody. Welcome to stream. Happy Wednesday. Happy snow day for at least some of us. It was a snow day for me, which didn't affect anything apart from the fact that there was snow, but it was still neat and very pretty. Welcome in, Nobu, Josh, Stitch, Cahill, as well as anybody else who's hanging out and lurking. It's lovely to have you. Cahill, it doesn't snow all the time. We've got like a full 3 weeks in June when it doesn't snow. No, this is the first like proper snow of the year. And it was very exciting. It looked very pretty. I put up some Christmas lights on my deck this afternoon. It looks very nice. It's so nice. It all looks very Christmassy. Anyway, let's cut the background music, which always makes me want to play Soul Calibur 2, which isn't a surprise. It's a very good game. So, Zach, yes. After Xenoblade 2, I will be at some point starting the DLC for Xenoblade 2, and then there's Xenoblade 3, but I haven't even finished that myself yet, so I'm not going to stream that for a long while. Cahill, we will definitely do that. We will definitely do that. But yeah, last stream we reached the top of the world tree, and we reached Elysium, which is nothing more than a destroyed shell of what it once was. This is the tree where, in the dream, we met Pyra. But in reality, there's nothing here. However, we're not immediately going to jump straight into the rest of Chapter 9. We're going to start, first, by doing a few side quests that need doing. One of which we started in, like, episode 2. Because that occasionally happens in big games like these. Bro, only Poppy has the groove. I will say, I love this map and how new things get added to it. And I love the fact that the first low orbit station, which we now know to be part of a space elevator, literally sits on top of the world tree in its proper location. I think it's so cool. Anyway, we're going back to Gormott. Way at the beginning of the game, we met a guy who was raising an Arden. Big cow triceratops looking dude.
Okay, let's make a start.
I mean, that's kind of correct though, Crow. And we have the opportunity to feed this Arden to make it bigger and bigger. If you fight this dude at any point from his level, I think he starts at level 1 all the way till level 80, it is a one-time encounter. You can fight him, and you will never be able to finish this quest. However, if you do what I have done, which is keep him alive and keep feeding him, once he reaches level 100, he becomes a unique monster who can be rebattled and is honestly probably the best way to get yourself core crystals. He is the core crystal farmer for late game. Every item you need for this is rare. I will show you today how to get the lightning stump. Because it is what I did. I did some farming for the lightning stump off stream. I got nearly 30 of them in like 20 minutes. It's really not that bad. Do it, Crow. Each lightning stump gives 2 points towards this. And I believe that this section starts with your progress at 150. So you don't need that many. Oh, you're a great sword main, Crow. How disappointing. Cahill has highlighted a message. You look at the group inquisitively. It occurs to you both their weapon and clothing is pretty impractical. Also, despite sounding Welsh, half of them do not appear to be human. You look to the lieutenant. He turns to you slightly annoyed, asking, Detective, where the fuck are we? Disco Elysium DLC just got weird. And there we have level 99, Relentless Ardura. We cannot fight him at the moment. But we can talk to Pekka again. I've been watching Arden grow since the day I was born. Since the day you were born? Oh, I assumed since the day it was born, but sure. But never in all my years have I seen one grow up this strong. Oh, not that particular Arden, just Arden in general. He doesn't even need anyone to feed him now. But listen, I came up with a special name for him. Relentless Ardura. What do you think? Cool, right? Uh-huh. Feel free to spend some time with Relentless Arduran if you like. Just try not to get too carried away, okay? I feel an evil presence. So, I am going to set the difficulty to custom. And I am going to make him as easy as possible, except I'm going to give him maximum HP. This right here is a trick you can use for battling unique monsters in order to give them, in order to give you the most opportunity to get a break, topple, launch, smash. Every time you smash, you get the same rewards, or sometimes better rewards, than you would get from killing an enemy. So, by giving them maximum HP, you have the most opportunities to do that. But Stitch, don't worry, he can come back. Also, you called me Taint, so... Well, Buttspot called me Taint, but it's because of you. So yeah, this is just a useful thing you can do in general to give yourself an easier time against certain monsters. But as I said, if you set it to maximum, it gives you the opportunity to do a lot of smashes. Now, that being said, I'm level 68. He's level 99. Even at custom difficulty, there's a very good chance this will go poorly. You can also do a long chain attack against someone like this, but it's not super worthwhile. Break Topple Days is just objectively the better option. But he has very high break resist, unfortunately. Yeah. That's the damage he did when he's super weak compared to us. Fortunately, we have the best healer in the game. I wish there was a way to instruct Tora to focus on breaks. There isn't, to the best of my knowledge. And if I don't win this time, that's not going to bother me too much. Because as I said, I'm under-leveled. This is mostly just, I want an opportunity to get in a lot of smashes.
Great.
Boy, I am not even getting break off at the moment. So I guess I'll just go for chain attacks. By the way. Oh, Lord. Zeke. No, buddy. Yeah, his break resistance is just too high at this point. It's definitely possible in theory, but with the level difference this great, getting smashes is just not going to happen. Wait, what did Twitch do? I mean, me too, but I'm curious about the particular reason this time. Well, what did you try to say? Maybe we can figure it out from there, Cahill. Also, because I set him to maximum HP, welcome to the next 3 hours, I guess? I can make it more reasonable, because at any time, I've probably got 15 plus levels of bonus experience stored. You know, cow friend, you might want to get out of the way. Whoops. I did not mean to switch to you. I can still try to do a full burst chain attack and see if that has like any actual effect on his health. Ooh, I can do 10,000, or what is that, 1 million volts probably? Wait, Cahill, did I not give you editor permissions? Lord, I'm the worst streamer. Oh, neat! I get to use both of them. I forgot I had that. It is, Trump. Sacred Arrow time. Especially you, Kago.
Blade combo, third stage. That's awesome.
That did nearly 130,000 damage. There was no apparent result from that. Here's Adenine's level 4 special. Oh! Ho, ho! Rex is nearly dead. Guess who wasn't paying attention to healing? It's me. I've already done a lightning special, haven't I? Yeah, I did Heaven's Bolt. So this time we're going to go with Earth to end it off. We saw a post recently showing the most damage possible in mainline Pokemon. There's apparently a Shuckle dealing over 2.5 million HP. You know what they say about Shuckle? And what you shouldn't do with them? I don't think I've got an ice element on this dude, which is interesting. I would have assumed I would have by now. There is another enemy that at this point is more realistic for this, and is a pretty good core farming. So we'll get there when the time comes. I think if we finish off with an ice, we'll be in a good place. Which would be wind, ice, ice. There we go. I think this will give us all 8 element orbs. I think we've definitely got lightning, we've got earth, we've got fire, we've got water. Do we have wind? Yes, we've got wind, we've got ice. We've got dark, we've got light. We've got all 8 elements at this point. Which means we can make our chain attack literally the most powerful it can be. And given that we've currently done approximately 1/10 damage, we need that. Thank you for the dukes, Mage. And enemy controller, welcome. Thank you for confirming that you are a real person. We'll go with Cutie Pie. I mean, frankly, you always go with Cutie Pie. Use Corvin to finish off the Dark Orb.
Magnificent.
Technically true, Smage. All enemy controller did was confirm that they're not a bot, which is still important to me. I don't have a fire orb? Bizarre. How did I miss that one?
Magnificent.
Like, it's not the most important thing, but I can't believe I don't have a fire orb.
Elemental burst.
Start with Veil, working on that Dark Orb.
Magnificent. Magnificent.
Adenine, you can break the Ice Orb for me.
Elemental burst.
By the way, we're dealing 11 times damage. That bar is not going down at all. Or at least not, like, clearly and obviously. Puppy QT.
Magnificent. Elemental burst. Magnificent.
Mithra, let's get you in there for some extra power.
Magnificent.
Yeah. If we go with Poppy now, then we'll get to see Pandoria's level 3 special. Level 4 special.
Magnificent. Elemental burst.
So damage is up to 3,000 times. Ah, the angle's poopy.
Great.
That's how much damage we did.
Chain attack finish.
We did 2.5 million, and it had no apparent effect. You know what, Trump? I deserve that.
Chain attack ready.
However, one advantage of what I'm doing here is that when I eventually win, I'm going to get a stupid amount of experience. Yeah, his break resistance is just too high.
Great game.
You know, Smage, I'm surprised it didn't happen. You can get Ultimate Aurora in there because
Blade combo.
it's an amazing name, and it lets Cutie Pie do her best. It really has, Smage. And honestly, it might happen this time. Genuinely. Simply because of the fact that at 50% health, I believe this guy does have a rage state. I am, Greg. I wasn't aware that I was not back at any point. But I'm back. If you mean because I stopped streaming at some point yesterday, then that is accurate.
Superb chain.
Oh, yes. That was my flesh tuber, Greg.
Blade combo. Third stage. Awesome.
I mean, Yeah, I guess that could have been a blade. Okay, we've got ice, dark, light, and wind. This will get us to lightning. We'll still need to get... we'll still need to get earth, water, and fire. Oh my lord! I did not see my health get that low.
Blade combo, third stage.
Crow, I know just enough about, I think that's Xenogears, to know that the wave existence is a thing. That is the sum total of my knowledge. Yeah, Greg, it's the equivalent of Puppet Barry. This fight is just endless.
Super. Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
AAA Great Tate. I've been doing this fight for nearly 18 minutes now. I like Nia and Pyra being besties in that fight, in that move. Oh, and the move is different depending on who you initiate it with. That's interesting. I actually had forgotten that. God, I wish, bro. Well, Josh, I had plans for more than one. We'll see how that works out. It would certainly be an amusing thing, Josh. This is what happens when you set max HP. Okay, Mithra and Corvin can break the Dark Orb. Puppy Cutie Pie can start working on the Wind Orb.
Magnificent.
Yeah, Crow, except for the fact that he may enter a rage state at some point, which will make things even more fun. Yes, Greg. What is your another question?
Magnificent. Elemental burst.
Who should I go with? We'll go with Pandoria instead. Oh, Trom. You can start like a slow roast. It'll still be done first. Well, Greg, I'm almost certainly picking Sprigatito. However, something about you tells me I feel like you would work very well with Duck.
Magnificent. Magnificent.
We'll have Nia break an orb this time.
Elemental burst.
Puffy Elfa, you can break that. Well, damage that.
Magnificent.
Greg, just because you almost never pick water types doesn't mean that my first impression of Greg will like Duck is wrong here. Probably something awful like Awful Eaters, Crow, since we both are. We've already popped one this round, so I'm gonna go with Bale instead.
Magnificent. Magnificent.
And since we're guaranteed to break 2 this round, actually, I'm gonna go with Mithra to get maximum power out of
Elemental burst.
it. Oh! Okay. So we're guaranteed to finish out this round. I didn't, Greg. I rated Bear. I'm sorry. Cahill suggested either Ben or Bear, and I didn't even see Ben online when I rated.
Magnificent.
I said I didn't see Ben online. I didn't say Ben wasn't online, but I have notoriously bad vision.
Elemental burst.
I see things wrong all the time. Ooh. That health bar is actually going down quite pleasantly.
Great. Finish.
That was a lot more damage. Ah, and now he's enraged. So this is where we die. And Bazinga. I'm sorry, please forgive me for saying Bazinga that one time. Cahill, can you throw a shout out to Ben? I am unable to do so while playing.
Great change.
Greg, shoutout is mod only. Although, frankly, you're probably the kind of person I would want as a mod, so I might do that.
Blade combo, third stage.
Oh, okay. That's why I didn't see them. I never intentionally unfollowed them, but I'm not following, so something went weird there. It's almost certainly my fault. I just really want to use Corvin's level 1 special because that has a Purge Rage status. No, I refuse to blame Gummy for my mistakes. Crow, it's a very strong flesh and blood creature. Ooh, that was unpleasant. No, the only thing likely to die from exhaustion is me.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
And keep healing. There we go. So it's interesting that the combo attack only happens with Pyra and Neil, not Mithra. Mithra is too tsundere to allow anybody else to get involved.
Blade combo, third stage.
If we go dark, yeah. Dark Earth gets us a fun one. I'm just doing this one now because I really like it. Oh lord, we have been doing this overnight in-game. A minute in-game is an hour. Well, a minute in real life is an hour in-game. We've been doing this for more than a day. That is very exciting, bro. I feel like at some point, I have to play that game. This is so weird. I triggered Poppy's level 3 special while I was in the middle of that attack. It's so weird. Okay, let's heal up. Oh, Lord, Zeke. Damn it, I actually wanted to get the level 3 special this time for the healing. Unless the level 4 special also does healing, we'll find out. Oh, it does! Good. Oh, we don't have a Dark Orb. It's actually a very useful one. We've had about our sequence, Crow. This game has been established to be anime as balls. Okay. There was no beach episode. No, that is a surprising missing ingredient.
Magnificent.
Actually going to do Puppy Alpha this time.
Magnificent. Elemental burst.
I thought Corbin's level 1 special purged rage.
Magnificent.
This guy may be unrageable. Nice, Greg. Cutie Pie will do... That's right, Poppy Alpha will do the lightning, so I can just do Nia to start preparing the fire orb to be destroyed.
Elemental burst.
And then... nothing's been damaged, so I'm going to start with Veil, but I can actually use Pandoria last.
Magnificent. Magnificent.
Nia can break the fire orb this time around.
Elemental burst.
Cutie Pie can start racking up the damage.
Magnificent.
I really didn't expect this to take so long. I expected either we would beat him in a reasonable amount of time or he would wreck us. The fact that we're in this middle ground is bizarre. Kind of, Crow. We already had a burst this round. Well, I wish there was an indicator of that instead of me having to rely on my shitty memory.
Magnificent. Magnificent.
Now we can switch to Adenine.
Magnificent.
Apparently we can't use Cutie Pie this turn for reasons. But QT can damage that one. Oh, and we can't use Pandoria. Neat. It's fine. Corvin will pop one of them.
Elemental burst. Excellent.
And then it doesn't matter who we use, so I'm going to go Mithra. Just to get max power out of that. And then finish with Puppy Cutie Pie, who is the most powerful attacking blade we have at the moment, I believe.
Elemental burst.
Get our full burst.
Full burst.
Jump to over 3,000 damage.
Great.
I actually think it was better with Pandoria and Zeke. Actually, no, it's about the same. I'll actually allow that. I don't know why it was blocked. Like, I see that Cahill blocked it. I just don't know the why of that.
Chain attack ready.
Look, you don't want to deal with the Furio Taint Reject.
Great.
Oh lord! He hits so hard now. Yeah, Cahill blacklisting that was a bit much.
Great chain.
Although, I mean, I suppose it's not really you blacklisting it. It's why did Twitch blacklist it in the first place?
Excellent.
Because Automod was the one who brought it up initially. Unless I'm misunderstanding the whole situation, which is a very real possibility. Because I am, as has been pointed out before, very dumb. Pointed out mainly by me, I'll acknowledge.
Excellent. Blade combo. Third stage.
Yeah, Greg, by the sound of it, it was an auto-mod thing that Cahill just can't quit. Rip Zeke.
Superb chains.
Mozzarella burger? Sounds good.
Superb. Chain attack ready.
I mean, you joke, Crow, but this is literally day 2 of this fight. There are MMO fights that are shorter than this.
Superb.
Man, that was a terrible time to switch off of my main heal. We've already got a Dark Orb. We don't need another one of those. We want Permafrost. Permafrost Crash.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
Stitch, it is very good.
Great.
Hey, we got a blowdown at least.
Blade combo, third stage.
It would have been funny is what it would have been, bro.
Fantastic chip.
I've got... Bizarrely, I don't have a light orb on this. That blows my mind. I'm not even sure I have a wind orb. No, I've got a wind orb.
Great. Blade combo, third stage.
Man, bro. There sure are words in that I'm not a fan of. Okay, let's get a supernova.
Superb.
We don't have an ice hit. That's what we're missing. If we Flame Bolt and then Ultimate Aurora, we've got Light, we've got Dark, we've got Fire, we've got Water, we've got Earth. I don't have Lightning. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it depends very strongly on what kind of rice you're making, Pro.
Blade combo, third
Sorry, not Pro, Trump.
Great. Awesome.
How long does rice normally take to cook? About 10-15 minutes? I don't cook a lot of rice, I'm not sure if you can tell. I know that there is very quick rice. I mean, I'll probably beat you to it, but I also wasn't expecting to be here 40 minutes in.
Superb.
Oh my lord, I've been streaming for an hour. I forget anything that ends in lightning. Is there a wind one that ends in lightning? Yes, we can Thunder Gale to finish this off. Well, finish is a bit strong. To do a bit more.
Blade combo.
Lord, I really do, bro. Okay.
Chain attack. Stop.
Chain attack. Let's see what I can do with what I've currently got. Wheel. Oh, should have gone. Should have switched to Pyre actually. Because I don't have any other overlaps. That's bizarre. I've got light as an overlap and fire as an overlap. That's it. Okay, because I wanted to use Corbin's level 2 special instead, but in order to guarantee a break on the first round, I need to do light. I know Poppy Alpha isn't the most powerful blade, but boy, that did nothing.
Elemental burst.
And that did like 2 pixels. Which is actually very impressive, given what we're working with.
Magnificent.
I will say, it is impressive that the music is still a buff.
Elemental burst. Magnificent. Magnificent. Elemental burst.
We want Poppy QT, a moment.
Magnificent.
We already had a burst this round, so let's do Pandoria.
Magnificent. Magnificent.
It looks like part of this monster's rage state might be healing every turn, which just seems absurdly overpowered.
Magnificent. Magnificent.
Yes, like that, Crow. Except nothing's quite as absurd as that, to be honest. Corbin, you're our strongest buddy, so just do your thing.
Elemental burst. Magnificent. burst.
Nia can pop that one. And then Cutie Pie can pop the rest.
Mag, elemental burst. Full burst.
It's not enough damage. Oh! Oh, we didn't get an overkill.
Chain attack finish.
That's so unfortunate. Because overkill gets you a bunch of extra experience and everything. His 1 pixel of health isn't going away. In fact, it's slowly becoming 2 or even 3 pixels. I was right that he heals himself. You know what? I'm gonna try to overkill. Just to get any bonus I can out of it. Do not tell me this isn't gonna be enough. Are you shitting my entire asshole? There we go. Not much bonus, but at least something.
Enemy down.
I got several core crystals that were very good. As well as some of the best core chips. That is another reason to do this. Spiral chip, Winonai chip, and Angrite chip. Look at the changes to attack that these give. The Dark Matter chip is already one of the best. Fire has got better than that. I'm happy you're back, Greg. Please don't leave. Please don't hate me, everybody. Saint Slayer Brand increases damage dealt to Titans by 50%. King of Sharks increases damage dealt to aquatic organisms by 50%. All of these are incredible. You probably would have, Trump. Adenine also got a bunch of extra things. So did Poppy QT Pie. Nice. And yeah, we can do that fight anytime we want. If we'd done it before level 100, we wouldn't get the name Tombstone. It would be a one-time fight. But now we can do it as often as we like. We can speak to P.E.K.K.A. Wow. So you defeated Relentless Arduran, huh? It's okay. I don't blame you for it. This is a farm. We have to say goodbye to all our animals sooner or later. Thanks to you guys, he got big and strong. And I'd say he had a chance to express himself at the end of his life. For several days, while he just trampled you relentlessly. I think he'll have been satisfied to go out fighting such a worthy foe. I know I'm proud of you both. He'll live on in our hearts and our memories, so we don't need to feel sad. In a way, he's always close by. I'm sure he'd love it if you came by to visit sometime. So yeah, he's not even angry. Greg had fainted and it needs to... It went to the powder room just to recover a little bit. Yeah, he doesn't care, Josh. One thing we probably also got is a lot of skill points. I haven't been spending a lot of time looking at the character's affinity chart. But with 6,000 skill points, there's quite a lot we can get for Rex. Increasing maximum HP is definitely worth it. Use the driver art assigned to Y at the start of battle is not worth it. However, working towards extended topple duration definitely is. The longer we can topple, the better our chances of launching. Increased dexterity is good for Tora, because it means he's more likely to evade, which is especially good on QT, who is set up as an evasion tank. And strength is... Oh, that's 5,000 skill points? Heck. Zeke boosts strength is always good. Yeah, I think I'm going to boost his strength.
This is my true power.
And increase ether. Some of his attacks are ether attacks. I don't use Morag a lot, but restore 3% HP when cancelling an auto attack is very good if you're in control of Morag, which we typically are not, but it's still good. Increases strength. Has no negative consequences. Nia does also have an affinity chart, but I'm using Nia almost exclusively as a blade. Okay, I need to take a drink of water because that was exhausting. How long was that? Because we can check without refighting. I think that was probably close to 15 minutes. 45 minutes. I'll come back when I'm stronger and I can actually topple him. Because once you can do that, there's actually a lot of fun stuff you can do. Every time you smash him. Every time you successfully execute a break topple launch smash on him, you get a bunch of stuff, including core chips, including, very importantly, core crystals. You get rare and legendary core crystals quite a lot from him. Being able to get him to the point where you can execute breaks is probably the best way overall to do that. There were several other side quests I wanted to look at, but the most important side quest that I wanted to look at today starts back at the Argentum Trade Guild. In my defense, with that being super long, I wasn't actually planning to fight him today. I just wanted to see if it was possible on custom difficulty, even with the 30 level difference. And it was. I'm going to switch back to normal difficulty though. And we're heading upstairs. The quest I'm doing now is a DLC quest. However, it is one of the most useful for several reasons. This quest was introduced for all of those who, like me, saw that they had what feels like 14 million blades, each with an affinity chart each affinity chart needing luck, needing trust to get it to the highest level, and just despaired. Oh no, you're not who I was looking for, but we'll talk to Nunui anyway. Have question. Is true that Pyrithium Trade Guild more bigger and famouser than Argentum Trade Guild? Nuh-uh. Why nobody hear of Pyrithium Trade Guild? Let's hear the details. Pyrithium Trade Guild, one of 11 Nopon trade guilds. Nunui is rising star in ranks of Pyrithium Trade Guild. But ever since Argentum rise to power, all other Nopon guilds get left behind. So, to restore Pyrithium Trade Guild to former glory, last wish of Nunui. Open this chest that passed down through generations, then sell treasure and put guild back on feet. But Nunui need Nopon doubloon. Hold up. Smell of Nopon doubloon. Come from pocket of friend. Show to Nunui. Over the course of this journey, we've collected several items called Nopon doubloons, which we've been unable to do anything with. This key for accessing fabled treasure trove of Pyrithium Trade Guild. Number of Nopon doubloons in world equal to number of trade guilds. 11 in total, Nopon say. But to make chest opening not so easy, they hidden all over Allrest. If friends can open treasure, Nunui share with friends a little. So please, friends, help bring 11 Nopon doubloons. Hello, Gold. Gold, I fought a cow. It took 45 minutes. Heh, Nunui lucky to find such greedy friends. Ah, Nunui not mean in bad way. In Pyrithium Trade Guild, cold friend greedy is highest praise. Whereabouts of Nopon doubloon? Nunui know just one. Happy day. Friends go to Argentum Trade Guild. Find stacked boxes in Central Exchange. The balloon on very top. Nunui not skilled jumper, cannot reach on Nunui's own. Friends go collect that one, and all others until friends have 11. Oh. I'm probably not going to complete that quest. The one I was thinking of, I thought was... Oh. I thought it was down here. Hey, what? I thought it was one of you, Rabble. Greg, I am like a straight up C grade at fighting in this game. I really am. But it's sufficient. It's one of the DLC quests. Thought I had done it. I had taken it. I did. Stay at the inn in Argentum. Okay. I didn't realize I had to do that first. Fortunately, that's easy to do. Gold is wonderful and deserves all the good things. I wonder how far I can level up. I'm shocked I've only got a few levels. Because I've barely leveled up this whole game. Like, I'm not going to bother. I'm competently leveled at the moment. But I thought I'd be able to get higher level than that. I do wish you could level down in exchange for something, which I believe is possible in New Game Plus. But there are times when I would like to not be quite as powerful. Yeah, Greg, I don't want the game to be too easy. I like to be roughly the same level as the enemies. And then you can exchange the bonus experience for things. No, Greg. I will say, Greg, when I play on my own, I always level all the way to max. Because I like to breeze through it. But for streaming, I actually I like to struggle on some fights. Master Pawn, Poppy have small requests to make. Meme, what this about? Could it be Poppy eyeing up secret tasty sausage stash of Tora? Master Pawn can keep sausages. Not even little bit interested? There's something Poppy has been wanting to try out. Wanting to try out? Like novel combination of tasty sausage and Argentum noodle soup? Master Pawn can keep sausage soup. What that attitude? Tora not raised Poppy to have no appreciation for finer things. Different kinds of games, Greg. I'll go baby mode for babies in Celeste. What Poppy want to try is Love Potion. Love Potion? Who Poppy want to use Love Potion on? On Poppy. Poppy use Love Potion on Poppy? Does Poppy need more self-esteem? Want to love self more? That's not what Poppy mean. Poppy want to find out if potion like that have effect on Poppy. Meh. Poppy have good point. That very intriguing experiment. Alright, Tora make potion for Poppy. Master Pawn know how to make Love Potion? Should be easy peasy with proper ingredients. Master Pawn so amazing. Meh. Only problem is, ingredients may be a little bit tricky to gather. What ingredients Master Pawn need? Oh, all kind of ingredient, but most tricky is plant called Flutterheart Grass. Very rare plant, only grow in place called Sealed Quarry in Tanto. That sound quite arduous task. Will Master Pawn go to all trouble of get rare plant for Poppy? Of course, Tora do very best to make Rex fetch plant. Look, he's honest. Once rare plant obtained, all we need do is cook up potion at most burningest place in Argentum. Understood, time to start mission. Love Source is one of the most useful items you can get.
I slept like a log.
And we'll see why in a moment. Yeah. Someone could make a really bizarre, not bizarre, just a funny and slightly rude joke about Love Source. Correct. Vote 6. Now, I will say, I have entirely forgotten how to get to the Sealed Quarry.
A pretty long way, eh?
Okay, let's make a start. I call upon the power of fire.
Rip. Child's never gonna find his thing. I'm sorry, Nintendo. What? What? What does this have to do with Johnny Test? Whipping noises? I never watched much Johnny Test. Is it a show famous for its whipping noises? Why does it have whipping noises? I don't, Nintendo. As I said, I've never watched much of it. Bye, Pyra.
Poppy boosters engaged.
Is that all? Very well.
That's absurd, Greg. Actually, before I do this, There was a thing I wanted to do in Theoswar, which I'd forgotten about. Actually easier to do from the rear gate.
Let's go.
Why?
Okay, let's make a start.
Why would that be a thing? I don't see why a kid's cartoon would be obsessed with whipping sound. Over here, we have a cracked wall, for which we need 5 levels of Earth Mastery and 5 levels of Super Strength. Now, I think I actually have just enough for that, because Wulfric does have Super Strength at level 3, and he's got Earth Mastery at level 2.
It sounds
Which means I will only need 1 more level of Earth Mastery. Which Nim should have? Yes.
I've been sharpening my fangs for this day to come.
I like Wulfric. I kind of wish I'd used him more in this playthrough.
Give me your strength.
Nope, I need 1 more level of Earth Mastery as well. Which is easy to get from a common blade. Earth Mastery level 3. Neat.
grant me strength.
And the wall doesn't break. It just disintegrates. There's nothing left of that wall when we're done with it.
You just leave it to me. I'll use my brains to put this team to good use.
And then we want Veil again.
My blood boils.
And over here, we find the Altar of Sacrifice. We have to make an offering of blood, or at least something blood-like. This is actually, I always found, one of the more difficult things to do. Everything here, if you look at its description, is described as being red in some way. Some of these are quite difficult to find. Acid tomatoes you can get in the fields just outside Rex's hometown. But I actually found blood walnuts to be among the most common. You can get them in the land of Maratha. And I will show those off. But apparently I've got a lot of black pomegranates, which only contribute 1 each. But we should have an okay chance of getting this. Since we have quite a bit of stuff. I wish you could just hold A to pour all of them in. These are only contributing 1. The acid tomatoes also only contribute 1. I was hoping the rarer things would contribute 2. I guess that was too much to hope for. Got quite a few lazy crayfish. That's good. Everything contributes 1. Thank you for confirming, Gold. I thought I had way more blood walnuts than this, to be honest. So I may have to farm some of these. Oh, I came close, though. Well, the Pound Viper is rare. I'm not going to do that. Acid tomatoes. If I remember correctly, you can get those in Leftheria near Karin's house. There was? Oh, okay. I'll check that in a moment, Gold. Let me just show this. It's actually easier from Quonset Arch. This field, this collection point right here, has it. what is worth doing anytime you're doing this kind of farming is to find out which skill triggers. In this case, I know for a fact that it's agronomy. And put on as many blades as possible with the highest level of that skill. I say as many as possible. The only one that actually matters, not the only one that matters. Only 3 can trigger at a time. So if you just sort for agronomy, this guy's got level 2 agronomy, so we can put him on. And now we've got 3 blades with that and a good chance of getting several extra items. I've seen that, Greg. It's very cute.
What have we here?
Isn't it great we can get all this stuff right out there? Specialist field.
This is giving me whisper tomatoes, not acid tomatoes. Oh no. I'm farming for the wrong thing, chat. What an embarrassment. I will never recover.
You just leave it to me. I'll use my brains to put this team to good use.
It's time for me to end myself. I am not being serious about it. Please, nobody worry about me. Okay. So, let me just check the thing I didn't check. Why can't I use whisper tomatoes? Maybe I can. Maybe they were the rare thing that I didn't look at. In which case, that's still a good place to farm. Let's find out.
It is new day.
Well, someone fell. Yeah, Tora's health just plummeted. No, Dark Sprout. But I have enough Dark Sprouts. Okay. Gold, thank you. I've only just got enough, but I've got enough. Hey, something came out. And from that, we get the sealed core crystal. The sealed core crystal. Gold. You know this is a great weakness of mine. That's why I keep people like you around. Because if I didn't, it would be a disaster all the time. Button. I'm going to give the sealed core crystal to Morag. There is no particular logic around that. I just think it's very cool when Morag has the sealed core crystal. There are reasons for me that works as a bit of headcanon. God, code is so long. Mr. Right, more like Mr. Type, like his butthole. Because he's in a very tense state, just like the situation. The situation, grim, just like the Grim Reaper, who came to whisk Mr. Karita, because he died, like Maya could end up. Being held somewhere in the state. That's the current situation. Look, it all came full circle, like I'm gonna come in Mr. Edgeworth's full circle. I must have been going wild when I read that. Anyway. Morag, sealed core crystal. And this is one of my favorite looking blades.
My name is Harold. I pray
You can contain my power.
Herald is very cool. An electric element ether cannon with just like dragon armor. Nikki! Hello, you cute. I am actually going to set Herald. Just because I really, really like Herald. Yeah, Josh, it really does. Also gold, 100% accurate.
I will carry out my mission.
I'm probably not going to do Herald's Blade quest, just because time is a limited thing. But you may wonder why that core crystal was behind a wall and a blood altar. A long time ago, Herald was with a driver who could not contain her power. Herald's power went out of control and did massive damage to Theoswar. She was eventually contained, her core crystal was sealed away, and the hope was that it would never be rediscovered. But it has been, and there's a lot of cool stuff. Stitch! Herald is very powerful. She's big on critical damage, which can increase by up to 85%. She can just ignore defense. When her HP is low, her damage can be massively increased. So she, surprisingly, is a good attacker to have on attack. When at max affinity, she can deal 200% more damage and take 30% more damage. Now that doesn't sound great, but it works very well with her level 3 special because it's easier to get her health loop. Increase aggro reduction by 30%. Honestly, not great. Anything involving aggro reduction in this game is weaker than it sounds. Restores 5% of HP. Sorry, 5% HP of damage dealt after a successful auto attack. Moderately useful, but not great. She has Electric Mastery, no real surprise. Super Strength, no real surprise. And Rampage. A power so great it had to be sealed. Releasing it causes Herald to rampage. It is a skill unique to Herald. We're probably not going to be using Herald a ton, but I did want to get her. I would like to get every single blade during these streams. Okay. Back to our quest where we were trying to find a thing, I can't remember what, in a place, I can't remember where. So, you know, normal stuff. Whoops. I didn't mean to fall, but I did. It's Taco Tuesday. God, this music is good. It's always Taco Tuesday somewhere, Greg. That's how time zones work. Not enough wind mastery. Well, heck. Probably try to sort that out someday. I thought I saw a top hat in the distance. I didn't, but now I'm disappointed. Like, I would have been so happy to discover that there was just a little top hat somewhere in this world for no reason. Nikki doesn't like tacos, confirmed.
What have we here?
Surely I can use the love beetle for the love source. You see, it's that thing on the bridge in the distance that from a distance looked vaguely top hat shaped. I've apparently got to go up to get where I'm going. Man, I have almost no recollection of how to get to the sealed quarry.
They call me Mr. Pig.
Sage? Sage was streaming? Also, hello, Luciana. Let me pause for a moment. Ramens and Zin as well, hello. Wintry Sage has started streaming recently. Sage was watching Vimdeos. If you're not following, please give Sage a follow. You probably know them from this community. They're absolutely wonderful, and they deserve your utmost support. They certainly have my utmost support. Yeah, Sage. What's it like being on the like initiating side of the raid?
Come out.
How was your stream? What were you chatting about? I hope you were shitposting a lot. Like, a lot of it. It's true, Greg, but it's a different experience when you've actually been streaming. Oh, he is very cute. Survived and fun, but that's the best combination of two things. I want to get up there, and I can't remember how to. Yeah, you've also been doing this for longer than Sage, Greg. Your experience might be slightly different. Just like mine would be. Being alive is great most of the time. Oh, I almost walked off that ledge. You are cute, bitch. Nice. Your first longish stream is always a fun. I'm just gonna yeet myself. I don't know how to get there.
They call me Mr.
And Nikki, thank you for the raid as well. God, Nikki's cute. Go pee. Ladder health is important. Hi, green spider. I bet you thought you were scary. Well, guess what? You were. Congratulations. I do not, Nintendo. I haven't spent a lot of time in Temtel yet. Thank you for the dude, Stitch. That actually scared me. 6 levels of Ice Mastery. Need 1 more level of Focus.
Let's do it.
The Ice Mastery is going to be the difficult one to get. Oof.
Unacceptable!
It truly is unacceptable.
I made the 18. Score!
Ice Mastery level 3. That brings us... up to 6 levels of Ice Mastery. Now all I need is somebody else with focus. Which Wulfric has. Neat.
It sounds fun.
Bro, there are games for that. Also, hello, Paula. Everybody working together to make an ice break. But on the off chance I do have to fight somebody, I do want to have the 18 ready.
Where are we off to?
My blood boils.
Hello there.
Less important for Morag, but you know, you still go for it. Crow, slow down. You're sounding a bit crazy there. The gates of Ulcaria. Yeah, Crow, just stay inside and play video games. It's much safer. If I remember correctly, do not walk over that ice. One of these patches of ice collapses and drops you to the forever. Oh, and then I almost just walk off the edge because I was reading chat. This I find fascinating, lore-wise. The Pillar City ruins. It seems obvious that Theoswar was not the only Tantalese city for a long time. That due to them overusing the ether and ruining the climate, everyone has come into Theoswar. But that there used to be more cities. And the Pillar City is one of them, and it would have looked fascinating back in the day. And these guys, Garlus, who are not human, but do show some level of intelligence and tribalism, seem to have moved in.
What have we here?
And frankly, why wouldn't they? It's a place where they're safe. No one bothers them. They seem adapted to the climate. My brain sometimes makes my tongue say dumb things. I think I'm going the wrong way. I think I should be going down, not up. Although it might be across there. Also you, Nikki. Also, how dare you Stitch? It's illegal to say nice things about me, I just decided. We'll fight this unique monster, why not? Heroic Edward. He is fought for a blade quest later.
Diver combo complete.
But we're probably not going to see that blade quest. So instead, we just get to bully him. Yeah, Greg, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for the next one.
A wind of battle.
What? Just for bullying a sentient creature? gold. Gold, now you're being nice to me and I can't deal with that. No, Greg, I realized a while ago that I have absolutely no interest in doing an Undertale genocide run. The characters are too well written. It makes me miserable to hurt them.
Flame combo, third stage.
Yeah, I know, Gold, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do the thing that makes me feel miserable. Wow. He literally died before the threesome actually happened. I'm sorry, Paula. I blame myself. Yeah, Nintendo. Pyra, Nia, and Rex, the threesome. Hi, Bug. Okay. So if I remember correctly, this is a weird thing that takes some timing to get right. But it's very cool when it works. There we go. Thank you, Trom. And we arrive at the sealed quarry while Zeke plummets to his death.
You're all mine.
And here we find Flutterheart Grass. And with that, we can head back to the Argentum Trade Guild. Probably back to the inn or thereabouts. Trump, it's very hard to get timing right with stream delay.
Let's rest a spell.
So, shall we?
Rex is the one who looks most like a dork, Stitch. This is apparently the fiercest fire. 6 logs. You need quite a bit of stuff, unfortunately, to make this. Flutterheart Grass is a unique item. I've got lots of Plumage Peach, but I don't have a lot of all the other items, which is unfortunate. So this is Love Source? Yes, it's very effective potion Tora read about in book as Little Pun. Definitely make people like each other. Is safe for Puppy to drink? Of course it's safe. And here go nothing. Puppy not feel anything special. Ah, Puppy pay closer attention. Tora feel difference already. This feeling. Tora feels stronger trust than ever coming from Poppy. Master Pun, Poppy feel it too. Potion is success. It's actually quite strange feeling to trust Master Pun this much. Usually Master Pun seem more sketchy. That is power of Love Source. Amazing. Love Source is a pouch item that greatly increases trust. From now on, if you pick more Flutterheart grass in Tantal, you can make more of the elixir here. You can make this as many times as you want. You can only make one at a time, and you have to go all the way to Tantal each time. But it is incredibly worth it for increasing the affinity on blades you don't use often. Unfortunately, I believe the first one... Oh no, you do get a love source out of it. Good. And I am going to use it on someone we haven't actually used much yet. I am going to use it on Praxis.
I've waited for this.
The reason for this is Praxis has one of the only blade quests that I'm actually going to do to completion. And those who have played this game know why. Those who don't. Love Source also lasts for an hour, gives you plus 15% on party gain, which is great.
Delicious.
But what it should do... It improves Corvin's trust, it improves Praxis's trust, and it improves Pandoria's trust. It improves affinity with all of the blades you currently have equipped to a significant extent. In fact, Corvin got to level 5 based just on that. By the way, the rest of Corvin's affinity chart is so horrible to fill out. It's basically just finding people in the world and helping them with a million side quests. It's worth it for Corvin, because Corvin's very good. But it's still tough. Yeah, we got Praxis to level 4 affinity in one love source. It is entirely worth it.
I can open anything.
Pandoria still requires about 2,000 more trust. Yeah, gold. But those are frequently frustrating quests on their own, and there are just so many of them. I am going to head out and get what I need for another love source. I'm not going to use it immediately, but it's a good thing to have on hand. Is this class as upper level? It is. Tedious. That is a better way to put it, Gold. Oh, Corvin is completely busted.
Let's rest the spell.
So,
But
shall we?
I think part of it is if I were doing this for YouTube and these were being edited, maybe I would do more of it. But doing it live, it would take several streams probably just for Corvin. I would guess at least 2 streams just for Corvin. And for me, that's not fun. However, at least one blade quest we are going to do, and there's another one I might do. Honestly, I might do a poll to see a couple of blade quests. Yeah, maybe gold. I still don't think it would be worth it. Not for me. I might do a poll for what blade quests people would like to see me do. There is one that is on the list no matter what people vote for. probably am, Gold. Ursula's is on the list. Stitch. Yeah, you can only get one Flutterheart grass each visit. But definitely worth it. Corvin? You know what, Gold? I would consider putting Corvin on the list.
Where to, Master Pawn?
Oh, neat. Thank you, Nintendo. I'll actually pick that up quickly before we do the other thing. I don't really know Cassandra's quest, so... So yeah, I might do that. I'd be happy to do that. Yeah, as I said, I don't like. I've seen Cassandra's quest, but I don't remember it particularly well. So I'd be happy to. I would want to do like 2 or 3. If I ever get Cosmos, sure, Nikki. Nikki, that's how I feel. Is it one of these ones where you have to, like, climb up to get down? No. Also, that made no sense. I'm trying to get up. And yeah.
In my experience,
Xenosaga is the correct one, Nintendo. Man, if I had more time to stream, I would definitely stream Xenosaga. I just don't. I thought I went up here. Did I miss something? Dahlia's Blade Quest isn't bad. Oh, collapsed frozen bridge. Need 5 levels of Ice Mastery. Which I should actually be able to get just from Rex.
Hey, you're the boss.
Woo! Looking forward to it.
Veils is one of my favorites, so Veil might actually be on that list.
Structural analysis in progress. There. That should do it.
I will not need my full power for this, but I want it. And that's sufficient. Although I definitely won't need super healing.
Pleased to meet you.
So I'll take Rock for the extra smash opportunity. Yeah, Dagas I wasn't super into. Incandescent Marcus. No, he doesn't fall all the way. It's unfortunate. There's some enemies you can beat, like, instantly. Shackle Driver is so frustrating. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I was not expecting him to do that much damage. What? I may have underestimated him. Also, where even is Zeke? Did Zeke fall? My day was pretty good, Sage. How was yours?
Great change.
You know, Nikki, just because I'm dumb doesn't mean you have to say it. Man, if Zeke were here, this would be very different. Thank you for the Nikki. You know, for being so many levels lower than me, this dude packs a wallop. And I lost all the items.
Forget strength or practice. It's all about the single-minded desire to look awesome.
You think that's impressive?
I just need 4 levels of Earth Mastery, which is easy to obtain. I will say, I understand why. But the constantly switching for different blade skills really frustrates me. I feel like it would have been better if just having a blade with the skill was sufficient. I recognize it would make especially a lot of endgame checks trivial, but I think that's kind of what you get for getting late in the game. I need 7 levels of Wind Mastery and another level of Leap. Yeah, look, there are many ways they could have done it better. I don't think any reasonable person is denying that. Nobody has Wind Mastery above level 2? Oh, this is going to be awful.
I'll work my ass off to meet your expectations. Looking forward to working.
Oh, this is going to be painful.
I've been so bored.
I don't know if that's enough Wind Mastery.
How would you rate that? The wind is my mate.
Is that okay? Happy to.
Okay, that's enough Wind Mastery. And Zenobia should give me the extra level of leaping I needed.
We found amazing place, friends. Looks unexplored.
Man, 10. Boy, do I wish I understood that sentence. I know Donkey is someone.
Treasure acquired.
But that is roughly where my knowledge of him, I assume, ends. Okay.
Showtime!
Switching back to the A team. Or at least not the C team.
I've waited for this.
Oh, wait.
Please be good to me.
No. I messed up the order of
Good
things.
to me. I've waited for this.
Okay, where are we off to?
Oh, is he a Xenoblade hater? And spoiler. Neat. The hating, that doesn't make me happy, but some people just always will. The spoiling is a step too far. Man, I knew nothing about him, and I now see that that was the appropriate amount to know. I can't not. Go on, Rex, survive with 1 HP. I'm sorry, can somebody clip that?
I just had a
Did Pyra just land face down in the snow?
On the ground next time.
What? Please, I need that for posterity. Oh. Anyway, I was doing something else. Okay. I may not finish this on today's stream. Because in order to get this, I need to get Fierce Deluge up to level 3 first. Which isn't super difficult to do. But yeah. So I'm going to spend the next 45 minutes, whatever, doing this. Just so that I don't run out of time at the end of stream. I'm also going to pop a few blades. Morak's got the highest luck at the moment. Cannot resonate core crystals? How dare you? Thank you, Josh. I don't need to get rid of that many.
I'm sure we'll meet again somewhere.
I'm just going to get rid of 3 rows. That was apparently my first blade, so I can't get rid of him. Do be careful in this process. You can get rid of rare blades by mistake. Unique blade. And doing so will make you feel like a butt. I'm mostly just gonna focus on the rares, on the legendaries and the rares. Poor Aegean, he deserved better. Look, I recognize that I'm almost certainly not going to get Cosmos in this stream. I recognize that. But I have to try. I have to try every stream. Because even a 1 in 1,000 chance happens eventually. It is by no means guaranteed. But, you know, if I just pop 1,000 core crystals, my chances are not terrible at that point. Not guaranteed, that's gambler's fallacy. That does suck, Nintendo. I was briefly excited at a slightly unusual silhouette, but it was just cat ear girl. The thing is, lots of games end up with very high Metacritic scores very early on. And things even out. But also, games are allowed to be good even if you think, oh no, it doesn't count because it's Sonic. God, let people enjoy a Sonic game. Also, encouraging review bombing is terrible. Honestly, Sonic Frontiers looks good. Lots of people seem to be enjoying it. And those people get to enjoy it, frankly. Okay, last rare core crystal. How did you enjoy it, Nintendo? Whoops, that was the wrong button. Man, that dog looked way bigger than I expected it. The comments I'm just going to skip. And I'm just going to pop a few of these until time comes, and until I've filled up my rares. My blades. Whatever. My brain isn't working. Don't judge me. Bye, Cahill. I love you. His name was Satan. You know, I actually just remembered another quest we can do today that I think is a better fit for the end of stream rather than just grinding out Praxis things that I can do between stream. Just to mark on a couple of things. The end of the game felt a bit rushed, but it did a lot of things right. 8 out of 10. That's... yeah. I mean, that sounds great to me, Nintendo. Honestly, there hasn't been a Sonic game that did a lot of things right for a while. Anyway, yes, I am going to, instead of doing practices, well, starting on practice, I am going to go to Uriah, to Garfont Village. Because there's a blade we've had for a very, very long time. And I think it is time we did their blade quest.
Long journeys make Tora tired.
Where to, Master Pawn?
They finally did it, Josh. I believe if we take a break at Garfont Village, it will trigger a blade quest. Hey, you're back. Feel free to take it easy. I own this place, and they still charge me money to be here. Not much has changed. Yes. Rex, I have a favor to ask. A favor? Would you take me somewhere where you can get a full view of Garfont and tell me about it? Sure, no problem.
Master Pawn rest sufficiently?
Oh. Amlish has more quests for us. Nothing super important, but it's always fun to grab some Merc missions when you're around. I think he wants me to go up there, where the tree is. But I don't 100% remember, so let's find out. Hi, Boreas. You're looking very large there. I mean that in the best possible way. The right of the pool?
It is new day.
I don't know which pool you mean, Nintendo. Oh, okay. So it is that spot. Which is always a weird one.
I know all there is about. Just wait till you see this.
You're all mine.
Interestingly, this Mural of Light is for another quest we took and are never going to finish. As I said, I'm not doing a lot of side quests.
There's a really great view of the whole village from here, right?
Indeed. It's quite the vista. Such a fine village it is, too. Certainly no one is awash with luxury down there. But still, the people are remarkably happy. Even when life is hard, they keep smiling, keep looking forward.
I think of it as the continuation of Van Damme's spirit. He may be gone, but his good deeds outlive him.
Yes, it's a fine thought, knowing the man who built and protected this village was once my driver.
Do you want to hear about Van Damme? Or do you wish you could stay here? Let's see if we can tell them a bit about Van.
Do you want to hear about Van Damme?
Well, it seems a tad rude to go on about my old driver in front of my current one. But I've heard he was quite the remarkable man. Naturally, I'm curious.
He was one of the good guys, alright? He had big muscles, a big voice, and an even bigger heart.
You know what, Rex? I'm gonna disagree with you there. I don't think he had anything bigger than his muscles. Man was absurdly built.
It was Van Damme who taught me the basics of being a driver.
Also, no, that was Gramps. Van Damme taught you mostly about how to topple, which was important.
More than that, in fact. He taught me all about blades, how to fight, the way of the world.
God, that's a good emote. Thank you, Nikki.
I didn't know him for long, but he taught me the most important things I know.
Also, yes, Rex got them lip flap. I suppose so, Gold.
Is that right? He was the kind of solid, powerful, and dashing sort that is irresistible to the opposite sex, I'll wager.
Oh ho ho ho!
I'm not sure he was that much of a hit with the ladies, but he was a great guy, that's for sure.
I feel the loss of my memories of him very keenly.
Well, don't worry, Rock. Like I said before, the people of this village are carrying on what he started, and so are we. I hope I can become as good as him someday. But just you stick with me, Rock, and one day, you'll see.
I don't doubt it.
I thought that was part of a Blade quest. It's literally just a heart-to-heart.
They call me Mr. Pig!
Alphonse? Hello! I'm sorry you don't have a brain, but if it makes you feel better, you're in good company here. Oh, you're playing Psychonauts 2. Hence brain not found. I assumed you would still be doing God of War stuff.
I see, indeed.
So now, Rock increases damage dealt from the back by 100%, which is huge. Defeat a Bagoan sovereign in the land of Maratha. And defeat an Indoline star at the World Tree. For the end of stream, I'm going to see if I can get those and finish out Rock's affinity chart completely. Of course, Alphonse. Neat. I'll see if I can catch it. I'm still off tomorrow, so. I think Great Wall Tunnel number 8 is a good place. I must still play God of War 2018.
Let's rest a spell.
So, shall we?
By the way, I mentioned earlier a good place to get blood walnuts. It is down here in the land of Martha. This collection point over here, bizarrely, is a forestry. Oh no, it is agronomy. I thought it was forestry. But yeah, equip a lot of blades with agronomy, and you can get plenty of blood walnuts very quickly. Unique monster over here is also pretty good for grinding for core crystals. But that's not what we're doing today. God, this is cool. We need to climb the fallen skyscraper again. Yeah, you should get some sleep. Alphonse, sleep first, work second, edit third. Please do things in that order for my sake. Controversially, I would like you to survive. If we climb up here inside the skyscraper. Yeah, I kind of wish you would do more sleeping than editing, but I can't stop you there. I think we may actually be able to get to another cool thing. Can we open this chest yet?
Treasure acquired. Open up.
Opening protocol engaged.
Lockpicking is easy.
I trust you.
Wolfric could do this. Wolfric could add his strength to the mix.
You're all mine. Open up.
Was it worth it? No! Common core crystals. And some money. We don't need any money ever again in this game. Unless I'm misremembering. The only time you really need money is to get Shiva. And this drops you off over here. And I believe the Begoan sovereigns, yeah, are these fiddly guys. That's fair gold. I just turned that man into bits and pieces. Well, man is a bit strong. Which boy are we talking about, okay? We talking about Marth? Because if we're talking about Marth, yeah. Marth got brutalized. Wait, I didn't even see Ike. Oh, they must have done Ike dirty. Still better than Dimitri Fire Emblem got. Yeah, I briefly saw Roy, like, in the background somewhere. Wrong thing. Still wrong thing.
This took a while.
While I'm here, there's another spot I would like to go to. Although I think I can get more of those sovereigns back here. Question mark? Yes, I can. Look, the only thing I want from Fire Emblem Engage is let me put a ring on Dimitri. It does now, Josh. Shockingly. I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it for myself. Yeah, baby Ike in adult Ike's clothing sounds accurate. I didn't even see him. Yeah. I will give them that, Josh. They're actually dark skinned, not boy, Pokemon has had trouble. I mean, they finally did. The Pokemon had trouble for a long time putting actually dark-skinned characters in. This rusted sign of it. You doing okay there, buddy? You, somebody painted a tunnel on the road sign again. Anyway, this rusted sign here. With a lot of super strength and a lot of earth mastery, we can eventually move it.
It sounds fun.
Let's get our earth mastery. What's your earth mastery level? 3, that's good. Although I would prefer somebody who wasn't engaged to. Yeah, let's do the other drivers first.
I'll shine on the front line too.
Let's prove our new powers.
Okay.
This might actually. Oh, this is definitely enough. Earth mastery.
Hey.
Oh, that's a lot of earth mastery I've got. Eat.
Showtime!
Okay, where are we off to?
My blood boils.
Hello there.
I will carry out my mission.
Okay. And we can carefully walk up the sign. Oh, there's another one of them up here.
You're all mine.
Hey, knock on the balloon. Why the hell was it here? Okay, I want to address a problem I have with a lot of games. What is Rex's left hand holding on to? Because the answer is nothing. They made the animation, and they made the texture. They could have made those two things match up. That is a little bit of polish that almost no game gets right. Oh yeah, I was just pointing out the left at that point, Nikki. basically the distance of the runs is completely arbitrary compared to his actual climbing animation. You can make every character have a climbing animation where the hands and legs move the same distance, and then model your ladders on that distance. But it's a piece of polish that I've never seen a game actually do. Need more Earth Mastery and more leaping. Unfortunately, you can't access the menu while you're up on a ladder.
It sounds fun.
Okay, let's get the party started. I'll shine on the front line too.
And you know what? Heck, I keep pressing the wrong button. Rex doesn't actually need Earth Mastery. Rex needs some leaping. Oh, and Telos can do that. Neat.
Everything for you.
Dark Souls does it. Okay. I didn't notice in Dark Souls, and I suppose that's a good thing when you don't notice it. But good job, Dark Souls. And the thing is, I recognize they've got multiple characters. They don't want to do multiple animations. Or they don't want to sync it with multiple animations. But all they would have to do is have all climbing animations move the same distance. I swear it's 50-50 now. But I'm very glad we got that up again. It's actually a very good place to get blood walnuts as well. Secret viewpoint. View of a lost time. Believe there is something over this way. Yep. I'm sorry, Nintendo. I've betrayed you. And there is a heart-to-heart here.
Who would have thought a place like this existed under the Cloud Sea?
That sounds horrible, Bubbles. I'm sorry about that. I hope whatever they're testing for comes back negative, but that's still miserable.
Yeah. Us salvagers dive deep, but I've never dreamed there'd be this enormous space down here.
You'd be hard-pressed finding another place as vast as this, that's for sure.
Did people live here once, do you think? If the whole space is filled with buildings like the ones around here, there must have been a heck of a lot of people living in them.
True that. And the number of people aside, can you imagine the work it would take to cover this whole place in buildings?
I can hardly imagine. I've salvaged a whole bunch of treasures over the years with functions we could never figure out. If this world is where they came from, I've got to say it makes sense.
In any age, the ambitions of men build civilization up, and those same ambitions bring it crumbling down.
That's so tragic.
Why is this place in ruins, anyway?
So, fun fact.
Hans, are we the baddies?
Mostly just wanted to cut off because I kept biting it. Oh, like a skin tag kind of thing. That still sucks, Bubbles. So we saw that there was, in fact, a war. That was the opening cutscene for Chapter 10. For some reason I thought we were still on Chapter 9, but no, we're on Chapter 10. However, because of the Cloud Sea, we will see later, is also vaguely correct. But based on what we've seen, and I know this is a more interesting answer, There must have been a war.
There must have been a war.
I think you hit the nail on the head. Some terrible war sounds pretty likely.
But would a war cause this much devastation?
From what we saw in the cutscene, from the technology they were using, from the fact that there were multiple sirens, yes.
Maybe it was some natural disaster or other.
Not out of the question, but a natural disaster's not gonna level everything. It wouldn't be this widespread. Take a look outside. Ruin as far as the eye can see.
You could say the same about war, though. What kind of a war could destroy a city this big?
Maybe they had some kind of incredible weapon we've never seen.
Hit the nail on the head there.
Or just one hell of a lot of them.
Or that. Or
I hear
both.
a crazy number of blades fought in the war 500 years ago.
You think something like that happened before?
Hard to say for sure. I think maybe we need to explore a bit further. This place is beyond anything we've imagined, after all.
To be honest, I think it's actually kind of exciting.
I've always liked that that heart tone. Hello, Nikki? Did you want to inform us that you're cute as heck?
Agriculture is Poppy's specialist field.
But also you, Nikki. Want to switch back to Nia?
Okay, where are we off to?
My blood boils.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Going back to my standard. And then... probably won't finish in 10 minutes, but we've got to hunt some Indoline stars up on the world tree. I believe that's on the upper level. Oh, mid-level? Mid-level it is. 7th perimeter skyport, you can find them. They're the big... They're those ones, I believe. Either the dragon ones in the sky, or the lion one. I think they're actually the dragony one. Yes, that's a sentinel. And we're now high enough level that these guys will ignore us if we don't bother them. And I don't intend to bother them. It's worth noting, even with Indol having been destroyed, while the Titans are no longer battling, they haven't gone anywhere. They're still here. And Mor Ardain is not looking great. Let me... I'm gonna fight you. Why won't you let me fight you? Heck. Why? Why are you going under? Whoops, gonna have to charge my battery. Down on the D-pad, taunts by throwing a stone. But you've got to get within a certain distance for that to actually work. And apparently I'm unable to do that. There we go. Nobu, you found my greatest secret. Ooh, I missed the topple. Yo, focus on the giant dragon, please. I do so love being able to topple a difficult enemy off the cliff. Oh! I got both of them. I actually didn't realize they were both ready. So yeah. Oh, neat.
Lucky break.
Neat. My frames decided simply to not for a while. But it looks like they've decided to all over again. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to be able to beat all 4 of these on stream. Or at least not on this stream. I would like, if possible, to make sure I do it on a stream at least. So instead, I am going to spend the next few minutes taking on this unique monster, which I never fought before. Praetorian Medea. Level 66. You cannot affect it with break, although it can break itself. I'm gonna get rid of the loyalists first. Just because there are a lot. Frequently the most difficult thing in these fights is not the big powerful build, but the ads. You know, Trump, I cannot accept that joke being made in my stream. I mean, it's a good joke, but I can't accept it. This is now your stream. You've earned it. Okay. Now we've got no extra buggers causing us trouble. And we can just go for... I'm hoping a nice big chain attack to finish this off. Ow. more loyalists showed up. Neat. Oh! I died immediately. Also, Trom, just to be clear, I was entirely joking. You did nothing wrong. Yo, if you could help me even a little bit, that would be rad. Why am I dying so quickly every time? Just need to heal up, please. There we go. That puts me in a much better position. Boy, this is a tough fight. Ow, wow. Oh my lord! I did, Stitch. I'm back to just normal difficulty. Yo! Could you stop deflecting everything I do? Stitch, I get it though. It feels like I'm on high HP. Ah, damn it. missed it just by a second. Not even second. Why did I decide to do this at the end of stream? Damn it, Charm, you're right. This was the right decision. Do I have a water orb? Doesn't look like I do. That's definitely worth it.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
Wrong blade. For some reason I thought I was in Mithra there. And then just keep healing up. Oh, neat, Torridon. That's always a good one.
Magnificent.
Battery, please don't die. I need you.
Chain attack ready.
Yeah, that's what I'm aiming for, Gold. Because I think this is my 5th orb.
Combo, third stage. Awesome.
And then to guarantee I can break the water orb, I can switch to Pyra.
Magnificent.
And then QT can do her thing. Veil can set up for the next round.
Magnificent. Magnificent.
Nia can start setting up on that one.
Magnificent.
It truly is magnificent.
Magnificent.
Oh! Damn it, Veil isn't a... Okay, I still won. And I got the burst.
Magnificent.
Not exactly how I wanted it to go, but here we go.
Magnificent. Magnificent.
Finish up with Pyra.
Elemental burst. Full burst. Magnificent. Enemy down.
Hell of a fight, but worth it.
That was good, right?
Okay. So I killed 1 Indolline Star. I need to kill 3 more. That sounds like between stream stuff. But thank you all very much for joining me. This was a great stream. I do understand that I spent the first half of it fighting a single unique monster. But heck, that was fun too. Who should we raid? Does anyone have any suggestions? If not, I'm just going to see who's live. But yeah, so long. I do appreciate you all being here. This was an incredibly fun stream, and I appreciate the 2 raids as well. From... God, my brain. I know one of them was from Sage and Alphonse. How could I forget? But yeah, so thank you very much to both Sage and Alphonse for the raids, and thank you all for being here. Ooh, I might raid a Viz. I might raid an Inviso guy. Nikki, I have a terrible memory. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me. This was a great stream for me. I hope you all enjoyed it. I will be live again on Friday at 5:30 Eastern Time, continuing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, doing some side quests, but also just making progress in the main quest. We will come very close to finishing tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Friday. I don't think we'll finish, but we'll come close. Anyway, thank you all very much for joining. This has been a lot of fun for me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a lovely evening, or whatever time zone you're in. Say hi to Viz for me, and I will see you all around, hopefully, on Friday. Have a good one, everyone.